I've coached hundreds of people through successful fat loss phases, and every single one of them made the same mistakes with alcohol. I'm going to walk you through how to not make those mistakes. I'm Paul, and I've been in this industry for 12 years now and helped hundreds of people strip body fat. And even though I no longer drink, I had a fair few photo shoots where I drank all the way through prep. My first ever photo shoot, I was hungover to shit. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can still lose fat, feel better about yourself, and out-angle all your mates when you go for a pint after you finish golf. But before I do that, everything I'm about to walk you through can be found in my fat loss blueprint, as well as setting up your nutrition, your training, and all your supplementation to guarantee fat loss over the long term. All you have to do is hit the link in the description below, and you'll get everything for free. Alcohol gets a bad rep, and quite rightly so sometimes. From a muscle protein synthesis perspective, alcohol blunts mTOR, which is the catalytic enzyme for muscle protein synthesis signaling. You go to the gym, you work hard, that sends a signal to the muscle for it to grow. Alcohol stops that from happening. All that hard work you do in the gym can literally be undone because you go to the gym and you go for a couple of pints afterwards. It's that simple. Alcohol is toxic to the body. It means that the body can't store it like it can store carbohydrates as glycogen or fats as body fat and triglycerides. Alcohol can't be stored. It's prioritized as a fuel source, which means that fat and carbs can't be burned at the same time. Now think to all the times that you typically have alcohol. It's usually on meals, or you go on a night out, have 7, 8, 9, 10 pints, do some stupid shit, we've all been there. On the way home, you get a kebab, you get a burger, you get pizza. All high in dietary fat. Now, your body can't burn that dietary fat because alcohol is currently burning. What do you think happens? Exactly right, young grasshopper. The dietary fat is very easily converted to body fat, especially when alcohol is prioritized as a fuel source and fat isn't burning. It's only going to go one way, and that's not well. Then when you do get home, you've had your fill, alcohol helps you fall asleep. But because alcohol's still running in your system, your body wants to burn it, so it will wake you up so you metabolize it quicker. So your sleep is going to be disturbed. All of these lead to one thing happening, and that's you waking up hungover to shit, tired from not sleeping, and craving more food. And let's face it, that food's not going to be healthy. Nobody wakes up from a hangover thinking, oh yeah, I'd love a salad. It's usually grease, it's usually fat, it's usually salty, or it's usually bread to soak up those carbs. As a combination of those three, you're not going to make sensible choices. Nobody does. And that bread will never soak up the anxiety you get from what the fuck you did last night. This compounds the issue because you're starting your day on the back foot, wanting all the calories. So how do we actually deal with this? The first thing I talk to my clients about when it comes to alcohol is the rule of 2. More than 2 ruins 2 days. If you have an unplanned night out and you have more than 2 drinks, that means that tomorrow you've got to find some way of going to get your car that you've just left wherever it might be. Not only have you got to do that, but you've got to find a way home on the night, which becomes a massive ball ache. So tomorrow, what's going to get sacked off when you're feeling hungover? You're feeling a little bit fragile, your gym session. So you're going to sack your gym session off to go and get your car. Then we've got the knock-on effect of overdrinking that I've just explained. More body fat stored, poorer decisions, and a want to eat more calories the next day. You have to plan it. You have to be disciplined. Here's some more rules that I put in place with clients when they want to drink and lose body fat. First up, don't get into rounds. If your mate is drinking like Andre the Giant and you're not, he's asking you for a drink when you're a third of the way through. That is not going to end well. Limit how many drinks you're having going into the event. This isn't telling yourself you're gonna have 5, 6 or 7 because the compound interest after the second one is astronomical. Tell yourself you're gonna have 2, 3, 4. Stick to that. Tell someone else, tell everybody, make sure they don't buy a drink, and be fucking disciplined. Alternate between a soft drink and an alcoholic drink. If you're having spirit in a mixer, a Diet Coke is gonna look exactly the same, nobody's gonna question it, and you're not getting the calories nor getting absolutely fucking trolloped while everybody else is. You can only break down 1 unit of alcohol per hour. So the faster you drink, the worse your hangover you're gonna be, the worse your decisions are gonna be, and the more alcohol you're gonna have to burn off. Meaning that fat and carbohydrate oxidation is gonna go down, and anything you eat whilst you're in that position is just gonna get stored. And lastly, don't drink anywhere near your workout. Like I said earlier, alcohol blunts mTOR. It reduces the signal of your muscle to grow, but it's really easy for you to think, oh, I've overdrank, so therefore I'm gonna go train in the morning. You can't out-train anything you do. That session's just gonna be wasted. It's gonna be shit. You're gonna get injured, you're gonna hurt yourself, and you're already having a blunted response. Stop it. Just be more sensible about the alcohol rather than going overly zealous with rectifying it. AKA, sort your drinking habits out. And don't forget, you can opt for a non-drinking social event. Go for a walk, go for a coffee. So when it comes to tracking alcohol, alcohol has 7 calories per gram. That's more than protein, that's more than carbs, and just short of the amount of calories in fat. So how do we track them? Because each alcoholic beverage only contains a percentage of alcohol within that. So there are 2 ways you track this. First of all, you've got to do some maths. I like maths. The complicated way is taking the percentage, times it by the milliliters, times the answer of that by 7. So if you have 10% alcohol in 100 milliliters, that is 0.1, so 10%, times 100 equals 10, and then times that by 7. So you have 70 calories worth of alcohol within that. Pretty straightforward. Then you'd have to manually enter that into MyFitnessPal. Or the easy way is you track it on MyFitnessPal, and in that day you go for protein and calories, and that's it. You don't worry about carbs and fats, because if you track any alcoholic beverage on MyFitnessPal or MacroFactor or any other tracking app, they won't pick up alcohol, but they will pick up the calories. So you go for calories and you go for protein. Ignore the carbs and fat. I hope this helps. I hope this makes you understand that you can enjoy yourself. You can have alcohol and lose fat. You just have to be sensible. You have to make decisions, and you essentially have to not binge drink, which most people do when they go out, unfortunately. If you've found this helpful, please like, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can get any of my blueprints in the link in the description below. Plus, Forge, which is my 8-week low-cost coaching, opens as this comes out, I believe. Opens on the 28th of August at 10 a.m. If you want priority access for £99 for 8 weeks of coaching with a money-back guarantee if you don't see results, because I guarantee you will, then hit the link in the description below. All of that is in there. Please like, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy.